What is moral expressivism? Have you ever wondered what people really mean when they say something is wrong or right? The answer might lie in a philosophical idea called moral expressivism. This theory looks at how we use moral language and what it means. When someone says, stealing is wrong, they are not just stating a fact. Instead, they are expressing their feelings or attitudes about stealing. This approach suggests that moral statements do not describe objective truths about the world. Instead, they reflected personal emotions or opinions. Moral expressivism falls under the umbrella of moral anti-realism. This means it challenges the idea that moral statements can be true or false like factual statements. For example, if I say, lying is wrong, I am sharing my disapproval of lying rather than reporting a fact. This is a key point of expressivism. Moral language is about expressing feelings rather than describing moral facts. And like moral realism, which claims that moral statements can be true or false because they refer to objective moral properties, expressivism argues that moral language lacks this descriptive function. Moral statements do not aim to report on reality but instead convey personal evaluations. Because of this, expressivists often argue that moral statements do not have truth values in the traditional sense. They do not assert propositions that can be verified or falsified based on objective criteria. When we compare moral expressivism to moral realism, the differences become clear. Moral realism suggests that certain actions are morally right or wrong, regardless of personal opinions. In contrast, expressivism indicates that moral debates are more about negotiating personal values rather than discovering objective truths. This approach has practical applications in how we discuss ethics. It influences ethical discourse by suggesting that conversations about morality are about sharing and negotiating personal values. In moral education, teaching morality involves shaping attitudes and values rather than imparting objective facts. Additionally, expressivism can help explain how social norms change over time, reflecting evolving attitudes within society. In the broader context of ethics and morality, moral expressivism challenges traditional views of moral objectivity and truth. It highlights the subjective nature of moral judgments and encourages a more open understanding of ethical discussions. While it may seem to undermine universal moral standards, expressivism can lead to more inclusive conversations about values and ethics. So, the next time you hear someone declare a moral stance, remember that they might just be expressing their feelings rather than stating an absolute truth.